Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're having a little bit of technical difficulty. We'll be with you in a few minutes. You're watching the Stingrays versus Chichester, top of the first. And there's 3 outs, no runs, a couple of hits, a couple left on. After 1/2 inning, Stingrays nothing, Chichester coming up. So here we go in the bottom of the first inning for Chichester, leading off number 29, Darren Hagan, your shortstop. He'll be facing the hard right-handed Matt Vance for the Stingrays. Here's the first pitch. High and inside for ball 1. So this is the second semifinal game of this afternoon, and the winner of this game will play the Arsenal for the championship, who defeated Delran 10-0. There's a shot to shortstop. He's got it. 1 hop. Throws to first in time for the out. Nice play there by the shortstop. That's going to bring up number 17, your pitcher, Zach Taylor. So Taylor, Hankins, and Zerby for Chichester here in the bottom of the first inning. You're watching 10U TSE Summer Invitational Baseball, brought to you by Total Sports Live and the Total Turf Experience Sports Complex. There's a shot in the center. He's got it, number 44. There was Angelo Vokalos there with the catch. That's going to bring up number 11, Josh Hankins, your second baseman for Chichester. Hankins, a career .311 hitter, 17 home runs, 44 RBIs. Just called up from Paul Tuckett. There's a little excuse me swing and hit down to third base. Throw into the turf. Couldn't hang on. So Hankins at first now for Chichester. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, number 18, Jake Zerby, third baseman. Jake Zerby. Zerby takes upstairs for a ball. Matt Vance on the mound for the Stingrays. The winner of this game will face the Arsenal in the championship game here, the 10U TSE Summer Invitational Tournament. Brought to you by Freezy Pop and the Turfside Cafe. There's a high fly ball out into left field. Left fielder's under it, makes the catch. That was Cooper Root with the final put out there. So after one, nothing. We'll be right back after these fake messages. So number 24, Kyle White, will lead off for the Stingrays here in the top of the second inning. No score between Chichester and the Stingrays. White takes inside for ball one. Number 17, Zach Taylor on the mound for Chichester. Zach this year 11-4 with a 2.17 ERA. And White goes down on 3 swings. That's going to bring up Ray Spraggins. Here's the first pitch. Just missed outside. 1-0 to Spraggins. That one gets away. Count now 2-0 on Spraggins. Pitch outside, 3-0 now the count on Spraggins. Aiden Summers, number 36, in the on-deck circle for the South Jersey Stingrays. They're in their visiting black uniforms. Chichester in their home whites. There's a shot, but a nice play there by the shortstop, Darren Hagan. I guess they called he trapped it. I thought he caught it. That's why I'm not the umpire. So Aiden Summers now steps into the box. Spraggins at first. One down here in the top of the second inning. Big shout out to our field commanders, Tim Nemec and Mark Connors, for running an awesome tournament. This is actually the second weekend that we've been here. There's a shot, and that's going to get by the left fielder. Center field covers, throws to third to catch the lead runner, and he's in there. So Summers with a double there. So now Summers at second, Spraggins at third. That's going to bring up the dangerous Angelo Vokalas. Head coach Brett Hankins out to the mound to talk to his team to calm them down. One out here in the top of the second. Runners at second and third. And number 44, Angelo Vokalas, now steps into the batter's box. Left-hander. Pitch from Taylor outside. Gets away. Wind's starting to pick up here at the park. There's a bunt attempt there. Good one. A little out of the strike zone there for a bunt. Not sure why he's trying to bunt as the runners are at second and third, but there's a shot into deep right field. That's going to be a couple of runs batted in. He's motoring into third with a stand-up triple. Actually, the ball bounced over the fence, so it's going to be a ground rule double. As he gets 2 RBIs on the hit. So now the Stingrays on top 2-0 here in the top of the second inning. That's going to bring up number 11, Noah Dannenhauer. That one caught a little bit of the plate for a strike. Yeah, one pitch. Big swing in there and caught just a little piece of it. Fouled it back. 0-2 now the count on Dannenhauer. Only one out here in the top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. That one gets away, and he's going to motor on into third. So Vokalas now at third. One down here. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Dannenauer. There's a shot. The shortstop up, makes the catch. So now there's 2 outs. It's going to bring up Luca Gephardt. So Vokalos now at third, 2 out. Here's the pitch. Shot to the second baseman. Throw to first in time. 2 runs. 3 hits. 1 left on. After 1.5, it's the Stingrays 2, Chichester nothing. You're listening to 10U TSC Summer Invitational Baseball from the Total Turf Experience Outdoor and Indoor Sports Complex. Leading off the home half of the second inning for Chichester. Number 22, center fielder Brendan McLaughlin leads off, and he takes outside for ball 1. Arsenal in the house, ladies and gentlemen. They'll play the winner of this game for the 10U championship. Here's the pitch. Shot down to the third baseman. Gloves it on 1 hop. Long throw to first in time for the out. So there's 1 down now. That's going to bring up number 9, first baseman C.J. Small. First pitch to Small, outside for ball. Two nothing Stingrays here in the home half of the second inning. So 2 balls now to C.J. Small. Upstairs, 3-0 now, the count on Small. And Small down to first on a walk. That's going to bring up your catcher, number 8, Jeffrey Renzi. Coming up in between the next inning, we're going to have a couple of the Arsenal kids come onto the booth and talk about the championship game coming up. Stay tuned for that. It's coming up right after this inning. On 1 the count on Renzi. Small at first, nobody out here in the home half of the second inning. Chichester looking to put a couple on the board to get back into the game. Renzi shoots one to third. He's going to go to second to get the force. So Small is gone at second. Renzi at first. That's going to bring up number 10, famous Nathan Berenger. Berenger with 36 RBIs this season. 7 home runs. There's a shot back to the mound. Throws it to first. In time, gets a full. And that's going to do it. So we're through 2 in the books. It's 2-0 Stingrays. We'll be right back. Some of the Arsenal kids coming up after these fake messages. You're listening to 10U TSC Summer Invitational Baseball right here from the Total Turf Experience Indoor and Outdoor Sports Complex, brought to you by Freezy Pop.
Gavin.
Gavin Carr.
Yeah.
So we head to the top of the third inning here with the Stingrays. It's going to be Justin Brown, Mike Ancona, and Brody Colbert for the Stingrays. And I'm joined in the booth by Gavin Carr from the Arsenal, who defeated Delran 10-0 in the first game of the semifinals, and they're in the championship. What's up, Gavin?
What's up?
What's up? So, give us a little rundown on your game, the semifinal game where you guys played Delran. Give me a little recap.
We did really good. We hit good. We got 2 home runs.
So who hit those home runs for you guys?
Their names were Jude and Jimmy King.
Jimmy King. They're going to call him the King for nothing.
Yeah.
So Brown takes outside for ball 1. Top of the third inning. 2-0 Stingrays. So Brown, Ancona, and Colbert. So which one of these teams do you think is going to be facing you guys?
Which
one looks the
probably Stingrays, maybe.
The Stingrays?
I think so.
Have you ever played them before?
Nope.
No. Where are you guys from?
We're from all over the place. We're from Philadelphia. We're from New Jersey. And everything.
So all over the Delaware Valley. Awesome.
Yeah.
There's a shot back into the batting cages / petting zoo. Careful, kids. Those animals are not friendly. Big swing and a miss. He goes down. So there's one down for the Stingrays. That's going to bring up number 9, Mike Ancona. So we're going to be giving out the hardware after the game. Hopefully you guys are going to stick around for all that, for post-game ceremony, the championship post-game ceremony, brought to you by Turfside Cafe and Freezy Pop. So who's going to be taking the mound for you guys there, Gavin, in the championship game?
Probably Kenny.
Kenny?
Right here.
Kenny will get the ball for the championship game. No nerves, Kenny. What sort of pitches does Kenny have?
Fastball, changeup, cutter,
Cutter. There
and
you
a
go.
sinker.
A little cutter action there.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up number 6, Brody Colbert. Now for the Stingrays here in the top of the third, 2 down.
Kenny's probably our best pitcher.
So who taught him the cutter? Did Mariano stop by and teach him the cutter?
I don't know. Dad?
I can't hear what he said.
What do you guys win if we get the championship?
There are trophies. Trophies for first and second place.
What kinds? You know?
You have to check with Tim Nemec and Mark Connors, who are running the tournament. They're sitting over in the Turfside Cafe suite. There's a shot into right field. And that's a long single there for Brody Colbert.
Wait, can those guys hear us over here?
Unfortunately, no. That's going to bring up number 1, Cooper Root. Now for the Stingrays. I believe there's a trophy and a trip to Disney World, I believe, for the team.
That was for, really? I thought that was only for Virginia.
I believe Captain Andrew Logar and the Total Turf Corporate Jet will be flying the team down to Disney World for 2 weeks of unbelievable fun there. Disney World, Universal, NASA. I believe you get to ride on one of the space shuttles. There's an overthrow to third, and he's going to score under the tag. So an error and a run for Colbert. So it's now 3-0 Stingrays. I want to thank my buddy Gavin Carr from Arsenal for stopping by the booth. We'll check in with those guys after the championship game.
All right.
Just hang on to your headset there, bud.
Okay. This is the kid that hit a home run. It's Jude.
Little Jude camera here. There you go. So top 3-0 Stingrays, and that's going to do it. So Root goes down. So after 2.5, it's 3-0 Stingrays. We'll be back right after these fake messages. So Falcone, Logue, and Hagen for Chichester, leading off the home half of the third inning. Down 3 runs here in this semifinal game, as the winner will face the Arsenal in an all-out battle for the trip to Disney World, Universal, and now the Bahamas, I was told. And yeah, the Bahamas. the TTE corporate jet. So here's left fielder number 12, Robbie Falcone, leading off for Chichester. Matt Vance still on the mound for the Stingrays, and a shot back to Vance, throws to first. There's one down. And that's going to bring up the DH, Philip Logue. One down here in the home half of the third inning. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss there from Logue. Logue fouls it back into the fence. Logue pops it up, back to the catcher, makes the catch. So there's two down now. And that's going to bring up leadoff batter number 29, Darren Hagan. No runs here for Chichester. Hagan grounded out to the short his first time at bat. Pitch high upstairs. And he sends one down into left field. And that's going to be a long single for Darren Hagan. So that's going to bring up number 17, Zach Taylor. He flew out to center field his last time at bat. Chichester needing to get some offense going here in the home half of the third inning. Here's the pitch, outside, ball one. Pitch from Vance. Little number back to second base, throws to first, not in time. Overthrow. So Hagan heads into third on the error. And Taylor now at first. So that's going to bring up second baseman Josh Hankins. Here's the pitch from Vance. Taylor rolls into second. I got 3-0. Bottom 3. I'm not the official book though, but I'm pretty sure it's 3-0. Not very well. Sorry about that. So Hankins draws the walk. Base is now loaded. So here comes the head coach, Brian Colbert, out to the mound to talk to his Stingrays. Trying to hang on to this 3-0 lead. But Chichester now threatening here in the home half of the third inning. With Hankins on first, Taylor on second, Hagan on third. And now coming into the batter's box, third baseman number 18, Jake Zerby. Two outs here in the home half of the third. Bases loaded. Zerby at the plate. Here's the pitch from Vance. Aggressive swing, fouls it back. 0-1 now the count to Zerby. Zerby didn't like that one. Takes outside. 1-1 now the count on Zerby. Bases loaded here in the home half of the third inning. Two outs. Here's the pitch. Catches a little bit of the knee. Here's a pitch. A little high. And Zerby goes down swinging. The threat is now defused. No runs. 3 left. After 3, Stingrays 3, Chichester nothing. We'll be back after these unbelievably fake messages.
Why do you say unbelievably fake? Wait, what do you say if it's a home run? Kevin, you serious? No, yo, go like this. Go like this with your Arsenal. No, go like this. Your Arsenal sign. Did you see us?
Vance, White, and Spraggins leading off here for the Stingrays here in the top of the 4th inning. Darren Hagan now the pitcher for Chichester. So Hagan will face Vance, White, and Spraggins. Pitch outside. It's Bring Your Cell Phone to the Park Day here at the Total Turf Experience Indoor Sports Complex. As people are bringing their cell phones and waving at the camera. So there's a shot into right field. They thought they had to play it first. They didn't. He beats it out. So Vance now a runner at first for the Stingrays. That's going to bring up number 24, Kyle White. White struck out his first time at bat as he led off the 2nd inning. Spraggins in the on-deck circle. There's a shot back out into the Total Turf Petting Zoo. Careful back there, kids. You're watching 10U TSE Summer Invitational Baseball right here from the Total Turf Experience Indoor and Outdoor Sports Complex, brought to you by the good folks at Freezy Pop. And there's a shot in the center field, and they get the force at second. Nice play there by the center fielder at number 22. Brendan McLaughlin there with the quick think and throw at this to get Vance at second. So that's going to bring up number 7, Ray Spraggins. Pitch just a little outside there. Hagan keeping the ball away from Spraggins here. Don't give him anything to clobber. And there's a shot in the center field. He's under. Calls it, makes the catch. There's 2 down now. So that's going to bring up number 36, Aiden Summers. Summers takes low, ball 1. White at first, 2 gone here in the top of the 4th inning for the Stingrays. The winner of this game will face Arsenal in the championship, the 10U championship. Summers takes low for a ball. Hagan gets the sign. There's the windup and the delivery. Not sure if he called that a ball or a strike. Big swing and a miss there. Full count, I believe he said. To number 36, Aiden Summers. Top of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Outside, he lost him. So White now at second, Summers at first. That's going to bring up Angelo Vokalas. So Summers at first, White at second. Here's the pitch. Outside. Thanks, Dan. Dan Barber, ladies and gentlemen. Another one of the TSE faithful here at the park. Here's the pitch. Chased a bad one. And Vokalas goes down swinging. So no hits, no runs, a couple left. After 3.5, it's Stingrays 3, Chichester nothing. You're watching 10U TSE Summer Invitational Tournament Baseball right here from the Total Turf Experience Indoor and Outdoor Sports Complex. We'll be back right after these messages. So it's McLaughlin, Small, and Renzi here in the home half of the 4th inning for Chichester. So throw down to first, gets him. Nice play there by the third baseman. So there's one down for Chichester. It's going to bring up C.J. Small. CJ walked his first time at bat. Here's the pitch to Small as he shows bunt and pulls back for a strike. Pitch outside. Small draws the walk. That's going to bring up number 8, Jeffrey Renzi. As the ball gets by the catcher, Small motors on into second. Renzi reached first his first time at bat. He swings and sends one into shallow right field. It's going to drop for a hit. Nice throw there by the Stingrays, by Vokalas, to keep the runner at third. So now second and third there. And that's going to bring up famous Nathan Berenger. One out here in the home half of the fourth inning. Chichester down by 3. Threatening again here in the fourth inning. Came up short last inning with a bases loaded threat. Matt Vance still on the mound there for the Stingrays as he catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Renzi at second, Small at third, one down here. As the winner of this game will face Arsenal in the championship as they defeated Delran 10-0 in the first semifinal game here at the 10U TSC Summer Invitational Tournament. Big swing and a miss by famous Nathan Berenger. Lots of activity down here at the ballpark. And Berenger draws a walk, so that's going to load him up for Robbie Falcone. Falcone grounded out to the pitcher his first time at bat in the second inning. Well, actually in the third inning. My mistake, sorry. There's a shot to the second baseman. He's going to throw home for the force, and he's off the bag. A run scores. Nice play there by the second baseman, but the throw was a little outside, and you can't call him out if you're not close to the plate. So Small scores the first run for Chichester. Base is still loaded now for the DH, Philip Logue. So Chichester on the board now as they're still threatening here with only one out here in the home half of the fourth inning as they trail now by 2, 3-1. Still waiting for some Hershey Park live streaming. We have some of our correspondents out in the field at Hershey Park. Waiting for the phone calls to come in and the live stream, and we'll go live to Hershey Park. There's a shot. And over the dugout. Not sure what the count is. Here's the pitch by Vince. That one gets by the catcher. And Chichester does not advance the runners, as they're playing it a little close to the vest here, as they don't want to get thrown out with only one down, bases loaded. Keep this threat going, and here's the pitch. And there's a shot down left field side. That's going to drive in a couple. There's the throw to the plate, and he is out at home plate. And they're going to catch this one, so they get the double play. A run does score. Little 10U confusion baseball going on there. But a nice hit, nice play in the field by the Stingrays. So Chichester gets 2. So it's 3-2 now after 4 innings of play. You're listening to and watching 10U TSE Summer Invitational Baseball right here from the Total Turf Experience Indoor and Outdoor Sports Complex. So it's Dannenhauer, Gephardt, and Brown for the Stingrays here in the top of the 5th inning. As Chichester makes it a game again. It's 3-2. Stingrays lead it here after 4 innings of play. Dannenhauer hit a shot to the shortstop his first time at bat. But unfortunately for Dannenhauer, he caught it. So he's going to get another shot here, leading off the 5th inning for the Stingrays. So Hagen's still on the mound for Chichester. Here's the pitch. Over for a called strike. If you're just tuning in, it's 3-2 Stingrays over Chichester after 4 innings. We're at the top of the 5th inning. And there's a shot into left field, over the left fielder's head, back against the fence. And he's going to go for 2. But the throw got back in the infield pretty darn quick, and he shuffles on back to first. So there's a long single for Dannenhauer. That's going to bring up Luca Gephardt for the South Jersey Stingrays. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the championship game, for the winner of this game versus the Arsenal for the 10U championship, the TSE Summer Invitational Championship game. Brought to you by Freezy Pop, Tri-State Elite Baseball, Total Turf, Experience and the Turfside Cafe, and also Freezy Pop. There's a shot to the pitcher. Throws to first to get the force in time. They might get two here as he's caught in between second and third, but he motors on back into second. Nice run there by Dannenauer as he stays at second base. So that's going to bring up Justin Brown. So Dannenauer now at third. One out. Brown bunts it back to first. He throws to first, gets the out, throw to home. The throw gets by the catcher. Dannenauer slides safely into home. Now it's 4-2 Stingrays. And the catcher for Chichester is down on the field, as I believe he probably caught a spike in the chest, I believe, as he's being attended to by the coaching staff. Hopefully he's okay. But a run does score. It's now 4-2 Stingrays here in the top of the fifth inning. And there are two outs now here in the top of the fifth. I believe that's Jeffrey Renzi, the catcher for Chichester. Looks like he's okay. Just a little shaken up on the play. So it looks like he is okay. No, that is not Renzi. He's not catching. That's, not sure who that is. But Mike Ancona now steps in for the Stingrays with two outs here in the top of the fifth inning. That's number 18, Jake Zerby, now the catcher, who was shaken up on the play. So Zerby seems to be okay.
You're not allowed in here. Get out.
That's right. You're not allowed in there. You need to get out. Somebody was trying to sneak into the broadcast booth. Good thing we have good security here. That's security brought to you by Sports Paradise. Don't forget, next time you're here at the complex, stop into Sports Paradise. Pick up a BB Corp bat, glove, helmet, gloves, spikes, whatever you need. He's got it. See Bob. Tell him Joe sent you. And there's a number back to the pitcher. Throws to first in time to get the out. So they do score one. On a wild throw. And Zerby's okay. So after 4.5 innings, Stingrays lead it 4-2. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching to 10U TSE Summer Invitational Baseball, brought to you by Turfside Cafe, Total Sports Live, and Techno Pro Electric. So top of the order for Chichester, Hagen, Taylor, and Hankins. Matt Vance back on the mound for the Stingrays in his 5th inning of work here. And a big swing and a miss. So Hagen, Taylor, and Hankins here in the home half of the 5th inning for Chichester, who are down 2 here. It's 4-2 Stingrays. Here's the pitch. There's a shot into right field. He's under it, makes the catch. Nice catch there by number 9, Mike Ancona. So that's going to bring up number 17, Zach Taylor. Vance throws one in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes on Taylor. There's a little excuse me swing to the second baseman, throws to first. So there's 2 gone here in the home half of the 5th inning. That's going to bring up number 11, Josh Hankins. Hankins has been on base both times he's been up previously in the 1st and 3rd inning. And he pops it up into the infield. Pitcher calls for it, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. After 4.5 innings, it's 4-2 Stingrays. After 5, I'm sorry. After 5 innings, it's 4-2 Stingrays. We'll be right back. Colbert, Root, and Vance here in the top of the 6th inning for the Stingrays. As the Rays lead it 4-2 here in the semifinal game. Let me check. I thought we had a new catcher for Chichester. Dan Dutton. But I'm mistaken. That's Coach Dan Dutton. Sorry, I thought he was entering the game as the new catcher. So Brody Colbert will lead it off here in the top of the 6th inning for the Stingrays. As they're facing Josh Hankins, as he's now the new pitcher for Chichester. Taylor, your pitcher, started the game, then Hagen, and now Hankins. Here we go. Here's the first pitch to Colbert. Outside, misses ball 1. There's a shot back to the pitcher, throws to first in time, and Colbert grounds out for the first out here in the top of the 6th inning. Batting for the Stingrays now, number 1, Cooper Root. Cooper grounded out his first time, or his last at bat, and he grounds to second baseman. So there's 2 gone. That's going to bring up the pitcher, 0-0, Matt Vance. Vance singled his last time up and was thrown out at second. There's a shot to shortstop who overthrows, and he will be awarded second base on the overthrow. So now Vance in scoring position. Here's number 24, Kyle White. Here's the pitch to White. Big swing and fouls it back. No balls and 1 strike now. It's Bring Your Wacky Ball to the Park Day. There's a foul ball down the third base side. There's the pitch. Another foul down the third base side.
Did you see me? I just stayed up.
Here's the pitch. And it's a little blooper. First baseman calls it, so 3 up or 4 up. The sun is playing tricks on me here. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, folks. Chichester needs to score a couple or it's all over. It's 4-2, Stingrays. We'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Home half of the 6th inning for Chichester. They need to put a couple on the board to keep this game alive. Actually, they could win it, as they are the home team. So it's going to be Zerby, McLaughlin, and Small for Chichester here in the 6th inning. As Matt Vance still on the mound for the Stingrays. No activity in the Stingray bullpen. Here's Zerby stepping into the box. He takes outside for ball 1. That one down the turf. Not sure if that hit him or not. Guess it didn't. So 2 balls and no strikes now on Zerby. He takes one low and chops at it and fouls it back. 2 balls, 1 strike now the count on Zerby, as he seems to be okay from being shaken up there behind the plate. Takes one down the turf. 3-1 now the count. Three-one pitch outside. He draws the walk. That's just what they wanted. Get the leadoff runner on. So Brendan McLaughlin now coming up for Chichester here in the home half of the 6th inning, as he represents the tying run. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. Oh and 1 now the count on McLaughlin. Zerby at first. McLaughlin takes strike 2. There's the 0-2 pitch outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on McLaughlin. McLaughlin's grounded out twice today. Outside 2-2 now the count. The winner of this game will face the Arsenal in the championship, as he throws it way outside for ball 3. The count is now full. Zerby at first. Nobody out. And here's the 3-2 pitch, as he stays alive, as he protects the plate. CJ Small on deck, as CJ represents the winning run for Chichester. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, as Vance wins that battle. So there's 1 down. Here's number 9, C.J. Small. C.J. scored a run in his last time at bat as he drew a walk and scored. He actually drew a walk in the second inning as well, so he's very particular about the pitches that he swings at. So there's a shot up the middle as center fielder has a little bit of a hard time holding on to it, but he does recover. So now the runners at first and second, one down. Here's Jeffrey Renzi into the box, and he represents the winning run for Chichester. Small at first, Zerby at second. As he hits one back to the pitcher, he's having a hard time grabbing it. Does get the force at third. So there's 2 outs now here. So Renzi at first, Small at second. It's all up to famous Nathan Behringer now for Chichester. Pitch is inside. Two outs here in the home half of the 6th inning. Stingrays on top, 4-2. Got a little break in the action as head coach Brian Culver wants to have a quick chat with his team. Not sure what's being said, but I'm pretty sure it's probably Hold'em. We can do this. But Chichester not going quietly here with 2 down. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, over for a called strike. As the winds are really picking up here, blowing in. From right there's a little nubber to third. He's going to tag. Does he make the tag? He does not make the tag. All the runners are safe. Lucky break there for Chichester. So now Behringer at first, Renzi at second, Small at third. And that's going to bring up number 12, Robbie Falcone. A hit ties this game. A big hit wins this game. Let's see how this plays out. Here's the pitch. That one got away there from Matt Vance. Vance with 2 strikeouts on the day. A lot of ground balls. And Falcone draws a walk. That's going to bring Small home. So Renzi now at third, Behringer at second, Falcone at first. It's 4-3. Stingrays. And that's going to bring up number 15, Philip Logue. So Logue steps into the box. Here's the pitch. And it hits him. This game is tied, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to bring up the top of the order, number 29, Darren Hagan. The beauty of 10U baseball, ladies and gentlemen. We're tied here in the home half of the 6th inning. 2 outs. Bases loaded. The winning run at third. The winner will advance to the championship game against the Arsenal. And the new pitcher for the Stingrays is number 24, Kyle White, as Matt Vance throws one heck of a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Tip of the hat to Matt. So the hopes and dreams of the Chichester faithful now lay in Darren Hagan's hands as he will face the new pitcher, Kyle White, for the Stingrays. The winning run at third. This game knotted at 4 here in the home half of the 6th inning, the final inning of this semifinal game, with the winner advancing to the championship round against the Arsenal. Coming up right after this game. So stay tuned for that one. Here's the pitch. That one high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one drops in there for a strike. Nice pitch there by White. So either White ends it here, we head to extra innings, and that's going to do it. They do. They stay alive. So Chichester ties it up. They scored 2 on a couple of hits. 3 left on. We're headed to the 7th inning. Or, no, we're not. Not sure what's going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am stumped. I guess the time limit will play into the... Not sure what's going on. Let me go find out and I'll let you know. So it's a 5-4 final. Stingrays over Chichester. As I was off by 1 run. Not sure how that happened. But I'm down 2 guys. I'm doing it all myself today. So that's what happens. Hopefully Mike or Sean get here soon. So 5-4 the final. So it'll be the Stingrays versus Arsenal in the championship game coming up in about 20 minutes. We'll be back right after these messages.